So if you look at my screen, that's how much is showing on the left hand. Now go back to a right hand and do the same thing. Can you see me? Exactly. So using left and right hand when it's viable is pretty strong. Especially exactly. Yeah, it's strong. It's really strong. Yeah. It'd be pretty hard. I'd have to be pretty much firing at the corner and hope that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the big thing is full peek or slight peek, just enough to see someone. Like using the slow lean to barely put yourself around the corner. Yeah, slow lean is amazing. Well, it's kind of like when somebody's aiming for, like, your gun's sticking through the concrete for me. Exactly. So using some of the more, yeah. So audio cues, something to listen for audio. Let's say me and you are fighting here, and we just, you know, shot each other a bunch. You still have ammo in your mag, let's say, and you hear this. Let's just say it's just me and you. I don't have any teammates, and it's just me and you. You hear this. You hear that reload? The moment you hear me take that mag out, you want to push. So let's say I reload. It's audio cues. Audio cues are huge in this game. The moment you hear one, sometimes you push, or even this one. This one is a big one, especially this close. Let's just say you're chilling back there, and I want to do this. You push on that nade instantly. Exactly, especially this close. You don't want to pull a nade when somebody's this close to you. Now, let's say, you know, we're fighting back here, and you're back at that corner. You hear me pull a nade, you can't really do much. You can maybe reposition, because you probably will hear me pull that nade. Yeah. So pulling a nade or hearing a sound cue that prohibits them from interacting with you, like firing at you or engaging with you. You could use a sound cue like that to maybe, you know, go into the open over here behind this, or, you know, get in a different position, or if you're in a bad position or anything like that. So let's say I'm sitting behind this and I pop a nade. See, so you could do that. Another thing you could do to have a massive advantage on me is, do you have grenades on you? Okay, so I'm gonna give you a nade. Don't throw it. Just go over there, and I'm gonna show you. So let's say I wanna just reposition. I can't really engage you because you're behind brick. But let's say you pull that nade. I can reposition up here. I have height advantage on you. If yeah, I'm up here, you're behind brick. I have cover. I can go up. I have many different angles, and you're still behind brick. You have nowhere to go. If you go into the open, I can hear you go into the open, and I still have height advantage. I still have cover. I can go pretty much wherever I want up here. I am exposed, though. That's the thing. That's the big thing with this, though. Me being up here, I'm exposed to everything around me. Mm-hmm. Exactly, you have a way smaller hitbox. Or even, you could go over to the left over there. You could reposition over to there, and I have even less. Like, you're blending in with the wall over there. I have this thing I could hit. You have cover from that. And at the same time, I still only have brick. I could use this post, but if I use the post, you can see that there. So it's using your surroundings to your advantage with rotation and sound cues. Sound cues are so huge. It's even quick sound cues like stims. You hear somebody pop a stim and they're close enough to you, you can push it. You can push on a stim. Yeah. So we can head over to dorms because you have a quest there. So dorms is I like dorms a lot. I like PvP in dorms. True. Yeah, ZB13 Stronghold. Yeah. So, first thing to know when you're coming up to 3 story, ice cream, because that's pretty hard cover. So somebody could be chilling near there. Also, you know, 15 different windows. So, exactly. So windows are a big thing. I wanna point out one thing before we keep on going. Come here. Because personally, I find like second floor really hard to clear because it's a very narrow hallway and a lot of angles. So if you're sitting here, if you're in the stairs right there and you're trying to push me or clear this, how would you clear like this side from the middle? Yeah. 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 The moment you cross this fridge here, I could see you. Exactly. So when I'm clearing this, if I don't know where they are, I just know they're somewhere in this area. When you're walking down this hall, this angle right here is something to watch because somebody could be watching this right here. Exactly. So when I'm walking down this hall, I get to here. First thing I do is look right. Just a quick little peek. I don't actually cross this pillar here. I just kind of jiggle peek, see if anybody's like holding a really close angle. And then left, what I check is this right here. If I can fucking go up. This right here is what I jiggle peek. Look at me. Yeah. So that's what I really quickly peek to. Because I know about it. Huh? Yeah, so that right there, I just kind of do that really quickly, just see if there's anybody there. If there is, I gotta be cautious of that, and anything that is at this far end, like here or even behind this door. Because behind the door, you could use this as concealment. You could crouch, you could, you know, lean, do whatever. This is a right-hand peek from the door, so they wouldn't be exposing. And also, not very, very uncommon, but prone right here with like a hip fire for your legs. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no. It works pretty well because you're kind of in a little bit of concealment behind the TV. Yeah. Or, you know, behind the door, just waiting for somebody. But if you have too long of a gun, they'll see your barrel. Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of nah. But if I'm coming in, sit there, sit behind the door, and like aim more left because I'm seeing your suppressor. Aim like towards this corner here. So if I walk in, I can see your suppressor on my left side. So hiding behind doors, if the person is knowledgeable, they're gonna see a barrel, no matter what. Well, no, I can't see that, but I would be pretty much walking in, since I don't really have to lean or anything for this. The only thing I'm doing is turning left and looking at you. Hiding behind doors is sometimes effective, but it can end really badly. Also, for some doors, something that you really got to pay attention to, this really isn't one, but I will show you what I'm talking about upstairs. So this here, anyways, yeah, this here, clearing this locker is awesome. Also, somebody could literally be just sitting behind this locker right here, and you would never know it. You literally don't see me, and then you'd push. You'd be looking down the hallway towards square. You'd never see me here. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And this is pretty good concealment and cover. Like, so jiggle peeking that, jiggle peeking this is kind of freaky because if somebody's holding an angle on you over here, like right here, like this angle, I can see you. And if you look at me, I'm very hard to see. Go a little bit left, slightly left. Like character. Right here. So there's an angle right here. Yeah. So if you're jiggle peeking that, I have a very sliver angle. But when you're clearing second, me personally, I stay on the right side and clear this angle here. Just in case somebody's holding it. I keep on going. I clear this door. I kind of like, actually I don't go that far out. I slowly clear this door, both angles. Clear this edge here, and up top. So it's kind of like a sweeping motion all the way up top. And when you're looking at stuff like this, you gotta be thinking about where the head's gonna be. Not just head level. You gotta actually think of where their head will be when you're clearing a corner with something elevated like that. If you have the knowledge of what you're peeking into, you have to think about what they could be standing on. Yeah. Come up to 3 really quick. I want to show you a really important peak because it's actually gotten me a couple times. Used to get me, I should say. Come here. Quick one here on top of this. Yeah. Dorms, man, my favorite. Sit there. Just stay. Just stay there. Clear this room. Clear the room that I'm in. And I'm elevated. Yeah. Exactly. So PvP in buildings is quite important if you know the building. If you don't know the building, you have to think of every... Obviously play slower than you usually would. But trying to think of the angle before you actually peek it is kind of important. It's kind of hard to explain in a sense, because I have a crazy amount of knowledge for this. Yeah, and how do you even do that? Yeah, so you can sidestep. I don't personally think I've ever actually sidestepped, like in a fight. I don't like it. Kind of freaks me out, but I guess you could. I could be holding like something like this and sidestep. Oh man, that actually could be pretty powerful if you have a good enough reaction for their head. Well, that's the thing though. You're like super peeking out. Like your entire body's out. That's such a weird animation. Clearing dorm side also, something to look out for, is this right here. So try to come clear this. If you don't come into the room, can you see me at the end? On the left. The bathroom. Yeah. So, so that's the thing though. Do you know how to clear this corner without actually clearing it? Yeah, no. Look at the door. Look at the slit in the door. So, not always, but usually if somebody's sitting here, they're not thinking about that and then you can see them. Exactly. Exactly. The gun is all you need to know. You see the gun, you see them. You know where they are. So every little bit of knowledge is vital when you're trying to peek something. Seeing a barrel, seeing a scope, seeing the edge of a toe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Flashlights are also pretty powerful too, because they blind the shit out of you. Yeah, imagine you're sitting down there and I peek you like that. When you're coming up the stairs really quickly, go down there. I want to show you another spot that you should clear. You know where I am? Hi. No, don't rat. If you're fighting me, I'm shooting that. Anyways, that's raid done. Okay, so that's just that's a little bit of knowledge of movement, peaks, angles, man, audio cues. Yeah, exactly. So knowing you can tie it all together too. Like so you can tie a lean into a sound cue. Like you hear somebody pull a nade and you think they're gonna throw a nade at you, but you're not close enough to push. The moment you hear that nade pull, you can just peek them. They can't do anything. And then if they're in the room pulling the nade and you peek them, they're gonna come out of the room to throw it. They can't do anything. You have an easy shot. So using sound cues to your advantage, using angles, it's just oh man, this game is awesome for PvP. It really is. I love it. Yeah, it's something. It really, really is something. Yeah. So, we can hop into an online raid. You can go clear dorms and get your quest done if you want. I will push with you, but you will be clearing. So you can use what I just uh, and you can use what I just taught you to your advantage. We exactly. That's the unpredictability of PvP. You got to use the knowledge in every situation you can. You got to adapt. You got to think about Are you up for the task? Okay. So you'll be you can use whatever you want. The atomic is a pretty solid face mask. It's a level 4. The Death Shadows 2, it's not bad. I mean, it goes well with a helmet. Yeah. That's what I'm wearing right now. Yeah, that's the thing. You have the Death Shadow for a little bit of cover. You have the Condors for a little bit of cover. Yeah, it's no, that's not how that works. So, armor on top of each other does not multiply. It is what it is, no matter what. So you pen a level 2, you're penning level 2, you're penning level 1, you're penning level 1. If you pen a level 2 and 1, it's not a level 3. It's them separately. It does yeah, it doesn't combine at all. Well, mm, something more CQB since it's close quarters. Something with not too long of a barrel because you don't want to get stuck on P90 is amazing. Yeah, something that you can swing a corner and not have to worry about your barrel touching an edge or a wall or something. So something short CQB. Uh, if you feel comfortable with a longer gun, you can obviously use a longer gun and just play around it. So like have the barrel swing the corner before you do. That's always an option, but it's a little bit more difficult. So we can. I'm gonna get into a lobby for dorms or for customs. Yeah, it's off practice. You want to bring grenades, or you think you're good? Okay, that's up to you. If you want to, yeah, sure. So we can have a little bit more, information of where you are. No, something with grenades that you have to keep in mind. Some grenades have a roll path. So F1s have a tendency to roll. I think it's left. Uh, when they hit the ground. So just keep that in mind. Some grenades just roll straight. Some grenades have a direction. So when rate what? Rate the stats? I don't rate stats. I just don't. Everyone's stats look different. There's no perfect stats really. It's just it's your own stats. It's how you play the game. I'm plugging a controller on Spotify says it's playing through a wire connection makes it stop. When you plug in the controller in, go into the playback or recording or whatever it is for your audios, and disable it. So yeah, you'll lead, you'll clear. Obviously, we're playing as a team still, so if you need help, you can have some help. I will. It's still still team play, but I wanna kind of see how you cleared arms with some of the knowledge that I just showed you or taught you. that's Tarkov for you. Yeah, scabs are kind of terrifying, especially when they have some big guns. Which one? Oh. That's kind of what happens when you have a lot of hours. You just you become immune to scab shooting at you. Well, like I said, it's hours played, so it's like trying to compare. Let's like your hours, the 250 or whatever it is, to somebody like me that has 6,500 hours. it's it's a lot of knowledge that's just turns into subconscious that you just do stuff without even thinking about it. 16? No, I said 65. A little bit, yeah. I've had some I've had some scary I've had some scary engagements with the bosses. I've had Tagilla chase me. I've had some. I've had Tagilla chase me across the map with his hammer out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, something similar. Something. I Something similar to what Tagilla did to me on Factory. I had Kollontai during the boss event on Shoreline. I had Kollontai chase me like halfway across the resort, and I couldn't shoot back because he jabs my gun or jabs your gun. And so I'm just running away from him, trying not to let him kill me. I'm like, oh shit. No. I have that. So something keybind wise, I have inspect on L with clear malfunction on L also, but it's a different like continuous and like release kind of thing. Press and release or something like that. So I can hold L, let my character inspect the gun, and then once that's done, I can release L and it fixes the malfunction. Alright, so we spawned at all gas. Alright, so we gotta go dorms for your quest. Yeah. No, you're in me leading. Okay, so we spawned old gas, so pretty much directly towards that shot. So see those two big, you know, cylinders in the air? Kind of heading in that direction. So we can go out this this gate here on the left. Oh, Okay. So, real quick, come back here actually. I forgot to go over this before we came into raid, so that's my bad. So, while in raid, we're going to keep a distance from each other. And how I like to kind of word this is, if you are close enough to your teammate that if a nade drops on them, if you die to that nade also, you're too close. 6 to 8 meters, so, you know, this right here is a pretty solid space. If we're looking at each other and we don't know if it's one of us that we're looking at, we say muzzle up, and pretty much that just means just look up into the sky. You don't have to hold it. Just really quickly look up into the sky. That's all. When we're looting something or, you know, checking a body or something, we cover each other. Goes for both of us. Yeah, comms means, you know, no movement, no communication. If you're in a position where you can't stop right away because you're not in cover or you're not in a safe position to stop, get to that position as quick as possible and then stop. PKing before openings and buildings. Staying buildings is always good. So like you just PK'd off spawn, not a bad idea. And yeah. So if you're ready, you can yeah, if you're ready, then I'm time to move and go towards storms. Probably a scab more than likely. So dorms is gonna be past. No, it's gonna be to the right of stronghold. We want to stay on the right or just go through stronghold. It's up to you. We can clear this, but it's gonna be pretty much directly in front of us across the map. Yeah, for sure. Did you kill 2 scavs? Okay, so there is another one dead here. On the right. So we gotta be careful of a couple different angles. So whatever way you think is safe, we can start in that direction towards dorms. Make sure you clear on the way. Yeah. So what you did here was what you did here was pretty solid. Oh yeah. Oh, on the right there was a shot. Pretty close too. On the left there's a scav shooting at you. So there is somebody on the right, so I'd be careful. Sounded like a Thunder Blackout possibly. Not exactly sure. Oh, he's up top? He's dead? Yeah, that was a PMC. So we can continue to clear. That body is freaking out. Yeah, he did. I don't know if that's the same person that fired before, so we still gotta be a little bit cautious. What is that audio? Dead. What are these bodies doing, my guy? Holy. They are ragdolling. Oh. So there was 3 people here. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, you know, death does happen in Tarkov. 3 people in one area. Yeah, that did happen. There's no skill-based matchmaking, no MMR, no nothing in this game. Yeah, I can. Quite low. I don't know exactly, but it's pretty low. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. But it happens. Tarkov. Lot of hours. Eventually. It's just a lot of practice, a lot of dedication, a lot of hours, a lot of trial and error. So, if you're looking at my screen, if you're in this area, some common places for people to be, obviously upstairs, so you want to be constantly aware of angles up here. Also, this where you died from, this garbage bin here. The box behind this, you can hide it behind there, you can hide on top, and you can hide in this corner here, this left corner. Also, hide behind here. This is more concealment though, you can shoot through this. You hide in here. You'd have an angle like this. And then you have pretty solid cover. Obviously forklift. Holding this kind of angle or even on the right. Oh my god, that looked like an actual person for a second. It's just a scav that I killed. Yeah, it was a little bit unexpected, but I guess I actually heard the spear because I think I heard that guy fire. Holy. You can take in whatever you're comfortable with. Like I said, weapons are a lot of personal preference, but for something in a building like that, it's better to, yeah. Yeah, I think Black Ops not bad. It's a shorter barrel. It's a little bit, it's quite good for CQB. CBJ is one of the top bullets, yeah. I think it's actually the second best, if I'm not mistaken, in the armor pen tier list. So it's a pretty solid bullet to be able to pen armor and still do a decent bit of damage. What's up? What the? A player. Oh. Is he extracting and I killed him? There's a player right here. Level 63. Pretty high level. That I don't know. Well, it's pretty late in the wipe actually, so more common to see higher level players. Whoa, this is weird. He doesn't have any mags on him. A stank rat? What do you mean? I just killed stank rat? Oh. Okay. Sure. That was random. And Golnick. Holy crap. Okay. Well, apparently that was Stankrat that I just killed. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it.
Do I need a PKP for the...
It was Stankrat. Okay. So that was not a preferred raid. We didn't get your quest done, but we can go back in and get your try again for your quest if you would like to. Oh, I mean, it happens in Tarkov. Death is all a part of this game. It's going to happen. It's pretty much unavoidable. There's no reason to get discouraged with it. It's just, you know, accept it, figure out what you did wrong, try to better yourself in the future, and learn from it. What's that? Sorry. It. I mean, like I said, it's decent for CQB. You're not really gonna be firing at long distance. Like like for dorms, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad up close, definitely. Even tapping it, like bursting it or tapping it, it's pretty viable. That is absolutely up to you. That's completely up to you. If you feel like it's something that you want, go ahead. Nope. Like I said, it's all up to you. So before we're going to this raid, we're going to dorms, and really quickly, I'm going to show you something. um, Let me just pull this up. So this is the customs map. This is dorms here. We're going to be going to 3-story here. This is where your quest is. We spawned right here at Old Gas. Or, no, sorry, right here in this grass. We went out this door here. We went left, crossed the train, went into Stronghold. You killed a scav over here on the right. We continued. We went to the front. We crossed here to Skeleton. We went behind this trailer here. And this is where we started engaging with the players. So we were sitting here and I heard a shot on my right. This is the forklift. And this is the crate that I was telling you about. This is a little porta potties are about right here, and then this is where the guy that was yeah. So in this situation, we hear something on the right. Especially in the skeleton area, you want to play a little bit slower, not try to rush anything, and clear corners because there's a lot of edges and corners and places for people to just kind of chill and hide in here. And so I killed a guy up top on the second floor. I actually don't know if they have a I think this. Oh, what is that? Oh, this is. Why am I not realizing what this is? This is power? Yeah, this is power. Okay, yeah, this is power. So, is this? I'm trying to find skeleton to kind of give you a better idea. I should. This is stronghold. They should have a map of. Oh, this is USEC building. They don't have a. They don't have a view of what it looks like up top on skeleton. Not that I see, anyways. Because that's dorms. Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, it kind of goes up these stairs, and then there's obviously a platform here. This entire area here is open, so it's just a drop down. So it's concrete all the way to about here or something, and then it kind of crosses. It's just kind of a big square. So he was kind of chilling on the left side here, looking down at us. There was a guy over by the stairs somewhere, I think trying to peek this area here, and then we pushed under, and this is when I saw him running towards us, and I killed him. You kept on pushing towards the stairs, and this guy in the corner here killed you. So, especially skeleton, you want to be very cautious of angles, and especially when we hear somebody, it's even more vigilant. But yeah, that's kind of the path that we took. I went from skeleton into God, I'm trying to think, man. Holy. This is so subconscious for me. I'm trying to think of the path that I took. Okay, yeah. I took this path here. I followed this, crossed here. Went up, past Doritos, kept on going. Came back here, and then crossed through here. This little hole in the wall. Or sorry, this one over here. This hole in the wall. I came into Ruaf, killed a scav here, and then kept on going and killed a player here and extracted here. Yeah. Huh? No, it actually was Stankrat. Yeah, I killed him. Because I know. Yeah, it was him. I had somebody tell me it was him. Okay, are you ready? Do you remember the pre-raid rules, like what I kind of went over in raid at when we spawned in? So PKing before buildings and open areas, or clearing buildings and going into open areas, covering each other when we're looting. Muzzle up means just put your gun into the sky for a second. Doesn't have to be a long time, just enough for one of us to recognize it. Comms means all communication and movement stops unless you're in a bad position where you're in the open or you're not in cover. Get to cover as soon as possible and stop. That good? Yeah. I didn't even know it was him. I just shot a player. and it turned out it was him. Ground Zero is an interesting map. Well, it's interesting because of the level level gap with matchmaking. So Ground Zero is a map where there's two matchmaking groups, depending on if you're below level 20 or above level 20. So if you're below level 20, it'll put you against people below level 20, or I think it's 21 or something. And then if you're above that level, it'll put you with higher level players. So it's they consider it a like an and like a kind of experienced lobby and inexperienced lobby. So yeah, that's why Ground Zero is kind of interesting, because that's the first map they did that with. What's up? I do not know. I assume so, but that's BSG. We just gotta wait until, you know, they announce something maybe. Alright. So we spot at Ruaf. This is exactly where I just extracted. Dorms is gonna be in front of you, a little bit to the right. Over there. So we can follow the brick building. And yeah. Unknown keys right here in this body. You don't really need it, do you? Yeah, so. Sniper's got shooting at something. So those gunshots that we're hearing, that's at dorms. So we're gonna want to go in that direction. I killed a scav. So this call out is usually blue fence or blue jump over or something like that. Something on the left, yeah. She might be a player. It is a player. So we know it's a player because Sniper Scav just shot at him. That's a nade. Holy crap, that's a really damn good nade too. I'm covering behind you. Possibly. Yeah, you just killed it. I do. That is true. I don't know if he will though. He's a decent ways away, so he might not push you. You want to hold the angle, or do you want to make a move? Something's coming up. Something's coming up behind you. Careful. There's a scab yelling at you from that direction. I think I did, yeah. Careful of the scab behind you. It's to the right. It's somewhere in construction. It's at the end. There's also a player. Oh my god. Okay, I just got shot in the head. Well, what's shooting at you is a scav. What shot at me was a player, and I killed him. Wow. Yeah, I just got shot in the head. Oh my god, there's a lot of scavs here. No, taking curse only happens if you don't bring gear in. This is something. I'm just making sure it's clear. Just covering every angle. There's also a scav walking right there. Alright, I'm going to loot this. That's really all I want off him. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Alright, I'm not too concerned about the body right now, so we can head towards dorms. Like armor? No, it's all good. I'm not too worried about it. MDR. Careful. Let's move. Not that way. Behind here. Then grab them. I'll try to cover you for now. He was shooting at me. So there was a second with that other player. Let's just try to loot quick and leave. So we can head towards dorms. You can go left into the grass there. So do you want to go do your quest, or do you want to go take the PvP fight? Yeah, I'm gonna sit here in this bush and put my arm back on. No, it's just what happens sometimes. Alright, we can start moving towards dorms again, and we can clear it. Yep. Don't you need 203? Oh, you don't have 203? Okay. Well, what's the room that you need to go into? Oh, careful. Ah. Oh, sure. So, what quest are you trying to do? What's the name of it? What's it called? Oh, is that one fort? Oh, wait. What do you have to do for that quest? No, it wasn't the guy inside. It came from behind you towards skeleton. So we can go inside first and reevaluate what we're doing. So if you want to, you can clear that. So check the quest. Go into a room or something and check the quest. Yeah. Okay. So you have dorm 203. Okay. So that's gonna be right above you, on this side of the building on the second floor. So you can go up and clear it, so you can get to that room. It's gonna be on the right side when you go up the stairs, but make sure you clear everything before you open the door. If you would like to, yeah. I will. I'm just packing a mag. I'm gonna let you clear and just just use what I taught you. Yeah, use what I taught you and just slowly clear. Clear angles, clear rooms. Yeah, I'm right here. I'm gonna stop moving. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about looting him. I do hear movement. It's on metal. Okay. So, there's a possibility of a player on the left. Okay. Yeah. There's a player there, so try to figure out where he is. He's near the door. Yep. Yep. He's going down metal. I don't know. Yeah. Just be careful. There is one on first, but I will take care of him. I killed the guy on first. Yeah, I'm alive. Okay. Figure out where he is and try to land the headshot. Yeah, he's just holding the angle. Okay. Yep. Don't worry about the bushes. Unless they're coming in behind you. Careful. I got it. It's a scav on first. So he's gonna be at the near the end of the hall, somewhere, holding an angle on you. So how are you going to fight him? Do you want me to do something? Okay. Wow. Okay. I mean, doesn't look weird. Huh? Yeah, he's dead. Unfortunate. Yeah. Just unfortunate. It's pretty hard PvP in dorms. It takes some getting used to, but you know. It's an MDR. So what'd you think of that? Pretty scary. Yeah, it's like I said, we're still playing as team. So if you think you can use me as a if you think you can use your teammate as a bait or as not as a bait but as like a distraction possibly, you can do that too. So you have teammates as, you know, noise or rotation or anything like that if you hold an angle. But yeah, that guy was just kind of holding a hard angle on you. Yeah, he didn't really want to move. But like I said, it happens. It you know, it's PvP. You're going to die a lot, like a lot. It's figuring out let me get out of this raid first. I might call it there. I'm not sure yet. Yeah. It's experience. That's all it is. It's knowing the building. It's knowing rotations. Knowing how people are gonna peek and how people are gonna push. It's just a lot of experience. Yeah, it's actually, I think, the highest pen bullet, so it's pretty good. Does some damage. So the room that you're looking for, by the way, I'll actually show you it. It's right here, on the right here, or on the left if you come from the middle. I will be right back in about a minute. Okay, so you want to go over what happened in dorms there? Okay. No. I'll wait, how many people did I kill? 5? Damn. um so we'll just go over kind of positioning and what kind of angles and what could happen or what could have happened. Just a little bit. All right. So, let me pull this up. You see this? Okay, so we're in second floor here, yeah? Okay. So you're at the stairs here. You knew there was a guy at the end of the hallway here with the MDR. So holding this, like I said, with jiggle peeking, you can use jiggle peek, come out, come back, come back, come back. You're just trying to gather information down this hallway, trying to figure out exactly where he is. So when you are ready,